I've got some videos that'll be coming out. I don't know if it'll be shortly after this one or if it'll be in the next few days, but some of the stuff that I wanted to go over was kind of aimed at where we are, and the only way that we'll ever change anything is by understanding where our problems start and what keeps us in that particular spot. Um, the whole race issue, political parties, and stuff like that. That's not by chance. We're the only country in this world that has the racial and political differences that we have. And that's because throughout the past 300 years or so, um, there's been a particular organization that has exploited differences between people and created a bigger problem than what was actually there. Once they got it flamed up enough, they started supplying weapons to those different groups until they started fighting and killing each other. Our lives don't mean anything to these people. What matters to them is to accomplish what they set out to do. We're no different than a bunch of roaches. That's all it is to it. In the late 1960s was probably one of the most racially divisive times in the United States. Vietnam War was going on. My uncle was in Vietnam. He was in the Marine Corps. And I don't remember the exact details of the story, but as they were headed towards their chopper to be evacuated, he was hit in the leg and he fell. Now, my family's never been a racist family, but when he fell, he felt somebody grab him, and the two people that grabbed him were both black. Now, those guys could have easily looked at him and thought he was another racist white guy. But at that time, none of that mattered. That was their brother, their American brother. That's where we need to go. In the past couple of decades, racism is, I take that back. In the 80s, late 80s and 90s, racism was, as far as my generation goes, was almost a thing of the past. It wasn't until the past 10 or 15 years that racism really blew back up. But in the meantime, the Republican-Democrat division grew even stronger. Now, this division is there for a purpose. Most of the time, we all work around people from different political parties. We all get along, we all work together, and no different. As long as you don't discuss political policies, everybody's happy. But we are given things to disagree on. We're made to disagree. We're made to be divided. The reason why is to keep control of the people. If everybody could shut up and start communicating and understanding why we're divided, then we got to change. Then we got to fight. So the next few videos I have come out is going to explain to you how we are, or how we got to where we are. These people have been very successful at making us a bunch of lab rats. The little hamster on the wheel. We're doing everything exactly the way they want while they sit back and smoke their big cigars and fight each other over every single day, vote the same kind of people in office every single election, and never think twice about it. The only way we're going to change something, Republicans, people traditionally in a Republican Party are not going to vote for a Democrat. People traditionally in a Democrat Party are not going to vote Republican. But together we can find our own candidate. That's who we need. We're on the verge of losing everything we have. So, got some videos coming. Subscribe.